This stand was so sloppy. I swear, if I got hit with an arrow, a stand arrow, and this popped up, greetings, my empire. Drazel here, back with another video, and today we finna watch the top 10 worst stands in JoJo Bizarre Adventure. Why are you looking at, you feel me? Now listen. Listen. So, JoJo Bizarre Adventure, top 10 worst stands. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember every stand that I've seen throughout watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I do remember there was a couple trash ones. Like, off the top of my head, if I had to name a couple trash stands, like, bro from part 4 with the cell phone tower stand. That junk was trash. Remember with the cell phone tower, then if you walk in, you start turning into metals. That junk was trash. Like, I think it was like if you hit it, like the recoil hits you back. Bro, actually, I think Josuke used his own stand against them. I think he used that recoil power against the user. How's that? How your own stand body you? How's that possible? That junk was, I ain't gonna lie, that junk was trash. Another stand probably, like, bro, shout out to my nigga Joseph. He's a guy. But Hermit Purple, like Hermit Purple in Joseph's hand is a god stand, because that's Joseph. You feel me? He bring out the inner potential of the stand. But like, if you look at Hermit Purple for what it is, it has very niche uses. You know what I'm saying? You could swing like Spider-Man. You could hit a camera and see like something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has very niche uses. You're not gonna win in a fight against something like King Crimson or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, what I think those two stands is probably gonna be on this list. To be honest, there's probably even more trash stands that I just can't remember. They were so trash, they left my memory. Anyway, before we get to it, you already know when I ask y'all to hit the like button, subscribe, join the empire. You already know, helps me out, helps the channel out, helps the channel grow. I appreciate the support. And without further ado, get in here, bro. Let's see the top 10 worst stands.
In all things, there must be a balance. With yin, there's yang. With bad, there's good. With death, there's Africa by Toto. Now, I almost forgot the balance and didn't do a
wait. Isn't it that song that? Isn't it that song? I think
Africa by Toto. Now, I almost forgot the balance and didn't do a weakest stand video after my strongest stands, since I'm still
he did a top 10. We gotta check that out next video.
To have this, which is they could possibly can go hand in hand with the weak category.
I like that I've seen Star Platinum. Of course, Star Platinum. He gotta be number one. I don't care. Yeah, I know what y'all gonna say. Made in Heaven, King Crimson, Killer. Nothing compares to Star Platinum in life. I should really punch you for even.
Story, it kind of depends. This is going to be my worst stand list, and a few things to get straight first. For one, my thoughts on a stand holds no binds to how they were introduced.
That's Angelo's stand. His stand was actually alright.
These stands. A few of the stands I have on this list have good fights, but this is on the stand, not everything around it. Second, worst is subjective.
Ooh,
beauty is.
Forgot about that, baby. He could do a little something like a lot of like sneaky missions.
The eye of the beholder. You might like some of the stands mentioned here, and if you do, then you probably have your reasons on it, so there go, that you're fine then. Now, since we got all of the formalities out of the way and I'm not gonna hurt anybody, we can start this all off.
Let's get to it.
Number 10, Bastet. For what Heritage for the Future did to the stand.
Okay, he's cooking so far. He's cooking.
I give it.
That was kind of trash.
If I had seen this humanoid form in the manga or anime, I don't
and
think
Joseph and
I'd
Abdo did her dirty. They crashed into her.
My first reason. Look, the first time I had seen this, I died just immediately. I like the idea behind the stand and its ability, and I love the game.
I just remember it being
but
like.
When it comes
weird.
to this outlet, I just can't get behind it. The idea of it just being the one to unfortunately touch the plug and that was set due to the stand is just so odd, since it looks like it just comes out of nowhere. And it's possible that if I saw the humanoid stand set the trap before people got zapped, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it, or at all with the stand. I mean, matter of fact, if Bastet was just shown for what it was the whole time, I think I just would have liked the stand as a whole. Number 9, tenor sax. So this is a stand where Araki had just put himself to chill for the moment in the story, and I get that. Sometimes you'll need a character for that, but
what is the
number
stand
9,
called?
tenor sax.
Tenor sax. What?
So this is a stand where
I don't
Araki
remember
had
that.
just put himself to chill for the moment in the story, and I get that. Sometimes you'll need a character for that, but here's the thing. This stand had potential to outdo what Strength did as a stand if you added in with the ability to manipulate the surroundings so it would have combat abilities. That would add in a lot of suspense. Now,
tenor
if you were to
sax
merge
was
Vanilla Ice and tenor sax together for the fight, which
right?
originally I thought that was what's going to happen, it would multiply the level of suspense. But I do like Vanilla Ice being a solo stand user that could take out a whole team, which was way cooler and did a lot more for the scene. I saw more potential with this stand, and it being a Kenny G stand, it's just like,
yeah, I remember.
come on, he was done so wrong. But Araki knows about what happened, and he likes Kenny G too, so he goes about looking at tenor sax
Kenny
like,
G.
yeah, my bad, dog.
Yeah.
Number 8,
he cooking so far.
Yo-Yo Ma. Now look, let me sit down with you real quick. I'm gonna be real with you, dog.
I forgot about this ugly ass stand. What did he even do? I think it's like if you turned around, it put a mosquito on you that like shredded your tongue so you couldn't talk, bro. This stand was so sloppy. If I got hit with an arrow, a stand arrow, and this popped up, and you know what? Stands are based on personality too. So whoever, I think it was the Gladiator guy who got that stand. The Gladiator in the prison. He ugly as shit. Like, damn.
I think this is the only time where I ever wanted to physically throw a stand. And when I see
Bro.
DNG, I'm amazed that he's one of the stand users allowed to share similarities to the stand when it comes to design. Okay, well, they share a hat. Here's the thing. The feeling I have for this stand is like when you see something that makes you shiver and you want to get rid of it as soon as possible.
Yeah, like
a fire.
Like a water bug just crawling.
Something.
The
feeling I get with this stand is the same thing that I get with like all the puppets from Goosebumps. If I was to ever see either of them, then my tactical visor just immediately activates. But I'll give it credit. That's probably what it was going for, since you kind of can't get rid of it without killing the user. Number 7, Boy to Men. Or like it's technically Boys to Men, I guess.
Oh no, now he's bugging. He lost me. This stand, I was talking about it with somebody. This stand has potential to be the strongest stand in the show if done correctly. It's like all for one. You can just take people's stands. Like, you start off small with little like, act like you a little kid, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, he is a little kid. Act like you innocent. Yes, sir, can we play rock, paper, scissors? And you got, boom, your stand, you're finished. I have your stand. And he was a lucky ass kid, too. Yeah, nah, he's, I don't know, let's hear the explanation. He was losing me. He losing me.
Here's another thing I forgot to mention. Me not liking the stands holds no binds to its references before anyone loses their mind. Because trust me, I love Yo-Yo Ma. I love Kenny G. But when it comes to Boys to Men, man,
it's not even about that.
while I like the arc with Rohan beating up a kid, I'm all for that. I just want to put the spotlight on the use of the stand. Imagine you're getting robbed, and then you run up on the robber, challenging him to rock, paper, scissors. Guess what? Option select, you die. That's not...
Yeah.
No, I would love to see that as a
That's why I say you gotta be like sneaky. You gotta act innocent.
Like more games, because that's not gonna work out in life like that. But there's that. I kind of like the stand design though. That's something I honestly.
Design cool too.
Number 6.
So basically, what he's saying is, it's a bad stand because everybody not gonna rock, paper, scissors you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they know you're a stand user, you're done. That rock, paper, scissors is done. But that's on. You have to use it. Talk. Play innocent. Play dumb. Play like you just a regular person. I don't know.
Adam Hart father. I don't think that it's that difficult to see why Adam Hart father would be bad. Imagine if Okuyasu didn't let him out, he would be stuck there for all of DIU. If your stand
I don't even know his
into a
stand.
Situation like that, you might as well just be standless. Though I will say that
what's his whole stand just getting put in the picture?
Down to could have been used for a photographer stand user that traps people into his realities. I think the only thing you would want to do then is to add a weakness, since you can change what camera you're binding to. Not bound in a way that Adam Hart father is Superflyer bound. But more on having to keep the item on you at all times. So you're the photographer stand user that can capture people in your realities because you keep that thing on you. I don't know how you related to Kira. Number 5.
What's my blip?
Superfly.
What I say? What did I say? This stand is trash. This stand is trash. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be on this list, bro. It was a bro got clapped by his own stand.
Number 5, Superfly. Number 5. Okay, look, the fight was clean, and Toyo is cool, but imagine being bound to a transmission tower. How Toyo innovated and made his stand work for him is amazing, but I think it would be terrible
in it. It was
to have
cool.
a stand like this.
But it's no
I'd rather
fight.
it be the first stand that people see and fear when they see it moving, because because imagine having this tower drag behind you as you walk.
That was actually crazy.
That would actually be crazy. Been a different approach.
Josuke was looking hard.
I also want to see someone get caught by Superfly and turn it into metal for it. Like when you see Mecha Josuke, I was like, yeah, I need to see this, but in full. Just hopefully.
Bro, look back at my that episode react. I said the same thing. Look back at that video, bro.
Making someone else that got caught up into it. Another
Go
comic
to the
idea.
JoJo playlist.
Summoning
I said the
Superfly.
same thing.
Just Josuke running up on Toyo and Toyo summoning this gigantic stand. I'm coming to the sudden realization that all of these stands have potential for comical comics. Number 4, Cheap Trick. So you're telling me that if someone looks at my bag, then I'll die? All right, yeah, no, totally, I got you. No.
Oh yeah. It's a good stand to kill people, but I'm the user. If the stand is detrimental to me, why? It's you have to have like a self-destructive personality to get a stand like that.
Thank you. And trust me, I know that they said that this stand was underdeveloped. There was a lot of stands that are underdeveloped that have a potential of being stronger than they were. Now, there are things that I do like about Cheap
you
Trick.
think this stand could have got an act too?
Like stands like Anubis. And the coloring that was used in the manga, I like, well, it's not, obviously it's black and white, but like the colored version of the manga where it's blue. There's not really much you can say about Cheap Trick. I feel like it was made to be one of those stands where that you want it gone, but at the hand of like the worst fate possible. And well, he got that, so we're pretty much good here. Number 3, the Sun. I give credit to the user for being able to play all of the Stardust Crusaders at once and making Joseph Curse both great things. Well, old Joseph. But, geez, man, like, okay, look. I know Cheap Trick kills you. That's bad.
The Sun, yeah. As soon as you figure it out, he's finished. But, yeah, this stand takes a lot of setup. Bro had to set up a lot for this. for the stand to work.
But imagine having a powerful stand and you have to work around your stand because it can kill you. Matter of fact, you can't use it against someone.
You need to have that thing with AC and all that.
You can't just run up and use your stand, or else you'd probably die. Which is also a comic idea. Look, if you're an artist, you'd be making quality.
This was stupid. I remember this. This is a stupid episode, bro.
But I'd be massively disappointed if my stand was the sun and it could kill me.
Joseph was like, they all going crazy.
By your stand. Well, if you weren't affected by your stand.
Jojo,
and I don't really think a lot of people can grasp how bad the sun really is and how your own stand affecting you really is. Yeah. Imagine if Star Platinum stopped time. Except he can't stop time. Except he can't move it either. So basically nothing would happen. And if Star Platinum didn't have a limit, how long he could stop time, time could be frozen forever. That's just terrible. Number 2, Notorious B.I.G. Now you have no clue.
I mean, inflict itself. Okay. It has to be like inflict, because bro, Notorious, like, as a like destructive stand, bro, they couldn't even get rid. They couldn't even kill it. They had to put it in the ocean. But in terms of like if I wouldn't win Notorious, you have to die. You actually have to die for it to activate that shot.
Clue how hype I was to hear about Biggie being a stand.
Biggie,
that stand can't only you see? Coming to life after it dies. See, attacking your user is bad. Only coming to being when your user dies is just a completely new level. Yeah. This isn't talking about the originality that goes into the stand or even the stands that I previously mentioned. This stand did its job in the arc and was well enjoyed. But speaking on the practicality of the stand, if someone was to obtain this stand, it's just complete. It's terrible.
I thought he was about to say Spice Girls at first.
Of you knowing that your stand did its job, and you have to go about your ghost life thinking about that. Now, while I can picture Carne looking at the earth and just being disappointed that his one job was not fulfilled. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's pretty funny. Okay, but aside from that, I actually see some symbolization in how Araki had made that. Seeing that Biggie had gained life after death, it's either an album reference or the effect on him. It's one of the two. And now for the final stand.
Oh, that's actually hard.
Is the number 1
that's actually a good
stand of all time.
Hold on, is number 1 Hermit Purple?
Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Wait. What? No. This is the guy with the stand that brings like fairy tales. No. Yeah, he gotta be trolling. He gotta
Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright. Since we're being real here, and the other people confused about me picking Bohemian Rhapsody, like they're gonna be commenting right now and completely avoiding this, let's talk about what happened here. Now, do I think that Bohemian...
Yeah. What? I don't think it should be this high on the list. You have to be Weather Report levels of smart to like really mess this up. Like Weather Report comes to the conclusion like, oh, what if I make my own story to counteract this? You know what I'm saying?
Bohemian Rhapsody is the worst stand. No, of course not. I think that it's one of those stands where it just gets misinformed on what it actually does. The user has no control over what he's spawning in, and people like use it to think that you have the ability to just spawn in Superman and you can take over the world. That's the most busted stand. Something like that. Like,
no.
Memes aside, like there's people that legitimately do that. That's not the case. Now you have Survivor, the stand that was told to be one of the worst stands possible for what it does. And removing the need of it in the arc and the fights caused by it, then yeah, it should be one of the worst stands. And then there's Catch the Rainbow, a stand only effective in the rain. Chocolate Disco, which is bad.
Whoa, these some Catch the Rainbow, chocolate, what? That's some
wide. Each stand and its user has to understand the power that's inside of a CD. And you know what's in that CD? A stand. And you know what that stand does? It boils water. Look, I'll take positive talks, disappointed deaths, and the actual sun before I get infected by an alien disease that gives me an ability that I can do with ease of a stove. There is no form of any of you to get attached to either, so you can't be like, oh, it's because of the design. So no one's gonna combat me on this boiling water stand. It's ridiculous. But with all jokes aside, yeah, that's probably like the worst stand by like so far. You know, worst is subjective, but that's really it for me. At least Superfly can defend me, and like if I know how it works.
I mean, the list. I agree with most of the list, like 80%. Like, the rock paper scissors one I don't agree with. I don't think it should be on the list. And what's it called? The first one he just said, the one that brings. I don't know, because it can really backfire on you. It can. Yeah, okay. The only one I don't really agree with was the one with the rock paper scissors. That's it. Tough ass list. Feel me? Can't really disagree with anything. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed, man. If y'all did, make sure I hit the like button, subscribe, join the Empire. Let me know down in the comments what's your favorite part. You feel me? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Dre's Empire out. I'ma see.
Gotta hold my ground. Smile left and I lost and found. I don't cheese, I'ma walk in frown. Hey, you up, can you hold me down? Spin it up, cause I know you round. Left on, what happens now? Been around, look what I got. Back wound and a face on clown. And it's cool. Got a pill for you if you choose to swing that move.